Alright, so hi. Um, Today I'm gonna be playing Final Fantasy XIV, which is what I've been doing every stream lately, but I am resuming my Big Fish Hunt, like, playthrough, if you want to call it that. So, this is an ongoing series that I have, well, a series of streams, you know, I don't do it that often, but on my main character, I have the Big Fish title, which requires to catch all the big fish up to and including Shadowbringers, so Endwalker doesn't count. And so I'm doing it again on an older character. Now it's my 5th stream of this, I think, and I have 45 big fish out of 249 in total. Up to Shadowbringers, there's 249. So right now I'm going for this one over here. I forget the fish details because I have to look at my my other monitor to find the information. Where's it? I get my campfire. All right, so I'm fishing here. So what is special here? Well, there's one big fish that is available here right now. It's called the Archbishop. That's a great name. Oh, I didn't have to pull. Oops. Reflex. Okay, so I use a website. Let me get rid of that. I use a website. I use the... Actually, let me link it in chat. Nobody's watching me stream this, obviously, but I mean, it's in chat, so it will show up on the screen in the stream, because my chat... Yeah. So that's the link. I use this website to track all the big fish. Now, you can't say... Oops, I didn't mean to pull here. Didn't mean to hook. So I use this website if you want to do the big fish hunt thing yourself. There's other websites. This is one of the most popular. I don't really know all of them. I've just been using this one. And very useful. You can check mark, like there's check marks. So if there's a fish that you have caught, you click the check mark and it disappears. So like you don't have to worry about it. So you can track your own thing that way, and it shows you... Oops, I keep hooking because I'm not paying attention here, because I'm talking. So it's very handy, and it tells you when the next availability of each fish is, because most big fish have certain requirements. Time, weather, a chain of different weathers. Sometimes there's other requirements, such as having to mooch. Mooch, if you're not a fisher, a mooch is when you catch a fish, like a normal fish, then use mooch, and like you use the fish you just caught instead of a normal bait as bait for your next cast. And there are certain fish that are only caught via mooching a specific fish. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense. So anyway, here for the Archbishop, it's available for another 4 minutes. Yeah, it's available here in this spot. The Comet's Tail is what this place is called. Yeah, right here. And it's available every day. Every day between noon and 4 p.m. So we're still some time before 4 p.m. Sorry, I have a cat in my throat. And you need the suspending minnow, which I have here, to catch it. And it's at 3 exclamation points, so I don't need to pull on the 1 exclamation point and the 2 exclamation point. only the 3 exclamation point. Goosefish. That's a name. All right. We just need to get lucky now. So all the big fish that I catch, I put them in my retainers inventory, my first retainers inventory. And so I have caught 45 so far, which if I look at achievements, yeah, so there's 204 big fish during A Realm Reborn, Heavensward, Stormblood, and there's 45 in Shadowbringers. And when you have those 2 achievements, the 204 and the 45 one, you get the big fish title. So 249 in total. It doesn't count Endwalker, so you don't need 249 big fish. Because if you needed 249, it would be easier now that Endwalker is a thing. Okay, it escaped. So that was the big fish, but it escaped. There's one way to tell if you catch the big fish. If you're sitting, see, you can see I'm sitting here. That's actually, when you're fishing, you can use the regular sitting emote, you know, /sit. And it sits you on a little bench, which is a little hard to see here. Well, you can see it, but it's kind of dark here in this cave, but you can kind of see it. So, when you're sitting, if you catch a 3 exclamation point fish, your character stands up. But if your character stays sitting, you immediately know you did not catch it. The fish escaped. So that's one way to tell. Unfortunately, it's a nasty surprise when you finally catch the big fish, except it escaped. Not so bad on ones like this one, because this one's not bad, but there are some big fish that are really bad. Either they escape like 90% of the time, there's a few like that, or they are very rare. Like there are some big fish that show up, like, because you know there's time and weather requirements and stuff like that, and sometimes there can go several days of real time where the fish is just not available, because the requirements just don't come up during several days. But then if you're really unlucky, it can go into weeks. I've seen like 3 weeks, a month. I've seen a month one time. It's crazy. Like, you literally cannot catch the fish for a whole month. I've seen it. I've seen it once. I heard, now I don't know if that's true because that's not my experience, that's only what I've heard, but I've read that someone has seen like 55 days or something like that, which is mind-blowing, but apparently that would be like the record or something like that. Anyway, it's 4 p.m, so this fish is no longer available. I'm gonna find a new one to go for. Let's see. There's one available for the next 7 minutes. In Outer Lanosia. I need a spinner bait. Do I have that? Yes, I do. Alright. I'm gonna go to Outer Lanosia. Okay, that one's available between 4 p.m. and 6:45 p.m. Okay, where's that? It's Northwest Bronze Lake. So it's basically here then. Yeah, it's here. Okay, I've tried this one before because I've fished here. So it's not my first time trying this one in this series of streams. Interesting. Okay. Sit. Did I equip it? Yes. Okay, so I need a... Okay, this fish is called the King of the Spring. 3 exclamation points. There's a few that are not 3 exclamation points. They are rare exceptions. So this is a 3 exclamation points, available between 4 p.m. and 6:45 p.m. It's available here at Northwest Bronze Lake. And you need the spinner bait. And yeah, there's no other requirement. Unfortunately, we don't get music here because it's the sad part of ARR zones is that the music just stops for a while before looping. It doesn't loop, like it's not a normal loop. It plays, then there's a silence for a few minutes, then it starts playing again. And at night, there's just no music at all. Hey, Wound Washboard. Just saw your comments here because I was... See, here I'm trying to catch big fish, and so I use a website on the side. So I kind of swap between the website where I find my information and the stream. So I was like a minute or two behind in saying hi. So hi. Yeah, I have this outfit here. That's my fishing outfit on this character. This is my old character. My old main character, named Mireille Lightheart. It goes back a long time, because I started playing a new character in 2018. Or was it 2019? I'm not sure. It was 2019, right? Pretty sure it was 2019, early 2019. The character that you usually see me play as, that's the one I've been playing since 2019. So it's about a 5-year-old character. Well, less than that, actually, because it was late 2019. So it's been a bit over 4 years that that character was created. Before that character, this was my main. So this character is actually much lower level. That, yeah, my max level is 75. So I was in Stormblood when I stopped playing this character. Shadowbringers was not even in the game yet. But yeah, I got Fisher to level 90. Oh, it escaped. Okay. That was the big fish right there. But it escaped. Yeah, I'm playing an old character. I'm not really playing the character. It's just for catching the big fish. If you've paid attention to my usual Final Fantasy XIV streams, you can see that my character has the big fish title. But I've not done that on stream. So a while back, I decided to stream catching all the big fish again. And I used my old character for that, because I had already done it on my current character. So this character had no big fish caught. This is like my 5th stream doing this. On my first stream, I showed the proof, because I didn't have the achievement for catching 1 big fish. So I literally got my achievement for catching my first big fish in the first stream. So like you can tell, this character had not caught any. And I'm doing it from scratch all over again. And this character is... I've caught 45 so far. Fishing is relaxing, but I hate when the music is not playing, which is very common in A Realm Reborn zones. Starting in Heavensward, the music actually loops, which is much better. Okay, this one's available up until until 6:45, so there's not much longer to go. Oh, which one I'll go for after? There's one available for the next 7 minutes. Could go 4. There's plenty available. And if you're wondering why I'm never hooking my line when there's a bite, it's because the big fish there's 3 exclamation points for the big fish. So I don't need to do it on 1 or 2 exclamation points because I already know it's not the big fish. It's a different one, which is not what I'm after. I just want the big fish, so I wait until the 3 exclamation points. There are a few exceptions that are not 3 exclamation points. There's like 2, I think. There's one that's 1 exclamation point, and there's one that's 2 exclamation points. And I think that's all there is. Maybe I'm forgetting one in there, but that's it. All right, this fish is available up until 6:45, so we are very close to that. I'll go to a different place after this. All right, it's 6:45. Where do I go next? I could go for the green jester. That's a name. Okay, what do I need for that one? I don't want to do an AR or a zone again. It's so silent. But those two, nah, I'll do those later. Okay, fine. Roll 10 on. Do I have bloodworms? I need bloodworms. That's not bloodworms. That's magma. Bloodworm, there we go. So, bloodworm. Oops. That is in Central Shroud. Central Shroud. No, Central Tannelan. I was looking at the wrong one. Darn it. Okay. What am I going for? Central Tannelan. Need bloodworm. Yes. At the clutch. It's the old softie. Okay. Alright, I know where I'm going. Yeah, well, it indicates size, yeah, sorta. Mostly it indicates the strength of the bite, but that's generally related to the size. Okay, here. So here, what is this place even called? Let's find out. This place is called the Clutch. Yep, the Clutch. Okay. So, here in the Clutch, I can find a fish called the Old Softie. That's a good name. Using the bloodworm, and this is only available between 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. every day, though. So I'm a bit late getting here, but that's fine. So I need 3 exclamation points. So it's all up to luck here. So far, I haven't caught, but I've got 2 3 exclamation points. So 2 big fish bites, and they escaped both times. So I didn't catch anything in the stream so far. Perhaps this is the time I catch one. I have up to 9 p.m. for this one, so we'll see what happens. And by the way, there is a command that you can do in the chat. It's !fish. And my bot gives the link to the website that I use for tracking the big fish. So if you're curious about that, type !fish in the chat. Yes, exactly like that. And that's where I get all my information on the big fish. It's great for tracking the big fish. Like if you've caught one, you can check mark it, and it disappears. And it tells you when they are available and stuff. Very useful. Oh, it escaped. God damn it. Again. I'm 0 and 3 today. I got 3 bites, but they all escaped. I didn't mean to hook that. That is a funny quote. Alright, it's approaching 9 p.m., so I'll start looking at what fish are upcoming. Go for the armorer. For the 11 light. Dirty Harry. Oh, that's a great name. No, it closes at 10. Could go for the Sea Hag, but it's a double mooch. Double mooches aren't cool. Oh, come on! I'm 0 and 4. Alright, I get one last chance. Because, actually, see, I cast my line at 8:57. Now, it will bite past 9, but because I cast my line before 9, the big fish could still be the bite, even though it would be past 9, because I cast it before that. I'm speaking from experience. It works. Okay, alright, so 0 and 4, that sucks. Oh, there's one available in Azisla for the next 9 minutes. Okay, I need the spiders. Oh, I don't like that one. I need the purse web. That's the one, okay. I'm gonna go to Azisla, and thankfully I'll have music this time. I love Azisla. Okay, this is in Delta Quadrant. Oh, yeah, okay. I know where that is. Oh, I've already gone there too, so it's not my first time trying that one. Oh yeah, it's the one with the Aether Eye, isn't it? Yeah, okay. The fish are always on time. It's public transit in your country anyway. Because here it's a mess. In Japan, it's incredibly on time. But here, nah, it's never on time. If it's on time, you're surprised. It's abnormal. Okay. Oh, it's so nice to have music. Okay. So this one is a special one. First of all, this is available between 9 p.m. and 2 a.m. So I have up to 2 a.m. So it's another. Oh no, okay, no, it's available, but it's I keep baffling my words here. Sorry. That's what happens when you speak a language that is not your first language. Okay, this one's a special one. I'm starting from the beginning. So for this one, you need clouds, cloudy weather. And it needs to be between 9 p.m. and 2 a.m. Now the clouds weather will change at midnight, so I don't get up to 2 a.m., I get up to midnight. And to catch this big fish, I need first to catch an ether eye, which is 1 exclamation point. Then I mooch it, and then from the mooch, the big fish can bite. The big fish in question is called... Oh, that's not the one. The big fish I'm after is called the aphotic pirarucu. Oh, isn't there like a fake one here too? Yeah, I remember. Okay, so there's a 3 exclamation point fish here that is not the big fish. It's a different fish, but not the right one. So if I get a 3 exclamation point fish and I see my character standing up, it doesn't mean I caught the big fish. It just means it's a big fish. It's a fish with a big bite, but it's not a big fish, which sucks. It's very long. That's a 3 exclamation point. Yeah, that's definitely a 3 exclamation point. It's very long. But is it the big fish or is it the other fish with a strong bite, which is not the big fish? That's the question. It's the big fish! Awesome! Okay. I caught one today. Aphotic pirarucu. Can checkmark that one. Checkmark. Checkmark. Okay, that's one. Awesome. Let me update the stream title. 6 out of 249. Okay, where do I go next? Close in 25 seconds. Yeah, I'm not going for that. 3 minutes, 12 minutes. I could go for that. Western Tanalan. Fine. Butterworm. This. Okay. So, Butterworm, Western Tanalan. Okay. I'm going for the Mud Golem. So it's available between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. I'll wait until I'm at the location to say all the specific requirements there. Over here, have I ever... No, I haven't fished here yet. Okay, well, there's a first for everything. I can take any spot here. It's in this general area. Okay, so Western Lanosia. Western Tanalan, sorry. Called the Footfalls. That's the fishing spot. It's called the Footfalls. The fish in question is called the Mud Golem. Let me catch one. And you need the butter worm to catch this one, which I have. And it's available between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. every day. Hey, orthogonality, orthometrics, sorry. Thank you. Yeah, I certainly do need luck, because I've had 4 fish escaping me today, and then I caught one after that, thankfully. The 5th time was the charm. So I'm 1 in 5 bites. Like, I have caught 1 out of 5 big fish bites in this stream. Oh yeah, you need a lot of luck, because at the end of the day, you just hook your line, and if the fish escapes, well, there's nothing more you can do about it. Like, you would think that having higher stats would make you catch it every time, but once you meet the stat requirement, there's still like the fish will still escape like X% of the time. There's nothing you can do about it. So you just have to deal with it, and it kind of sucks sometimes. I really hate fishing for big fish in ARR zones because there's no music. There's no music. Give me music. I mean, there's music during the day. Well, first of all, there's no music at night. So already half the time you're in an ARR zone, there's no music. Outside of towns, obviously. And then even during the day, there's music, and then it stops for a few minutes before the music loops finally. So like, I hate the silence. I don't like it. Yeah. There. Now we get a bit of ambient sounds. We get the rain sounds. Tell me if it's too loud. I'll put it back down. It's not loud in my ears, but maybe it's loud in yours. Okay, I have up to 3 a.m. for this, right? I always forget halfway. I've gone up to 3 a.m. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's another big fish available in Zistula right now. Well, I won't go for it right now, but oh no, it's Bernie. It's Bernie behind me. Bubbly Bernie. Oh no. I remember when I was starting out in the game, and that fate was being done a lot because, you know, people had to constantly walk, well, not walk, but run slash mount their chocobo to go from Horizon to the Waking Sands. So this a lot of people would just stop by this fate and do it. So Bubbly Bernie took a beating constantly. Ah, the memories. Now there's flight. Also, now there's tickets that teleport you directly to the Waking Sands. So you don't have to go from Horizon to there anymore. Or from Limsa Lominsa, taking the boat to the Waking Sands was arguably quicker. For me, it was slower because I had very long loading times. And if you wanted to go to the Waking Sands through Limsa Lominsa, taking the boat there, well, I had to teleport to Limsa Lominsa, then use the Aetheryte to teleport to the Arcanist Guild, then talk to the boat NPC to teleport to the Waking Sands. So it was 3 loading times, which on my old laptop, reloading times that could take twice the amount of time that just teleporting to Horizon did. It sucked sometimes. Wow. Sorry, there's a throat in my fish. A fish in my throat. A cat in my fishing throat. Anyway, sometimes my loading times would be like 30 seconds, and it was not that uncommon, especially in town, to be fair, in town because there were a lot of people. So teleporting to Limsa Lominsa for me was the inferior option. Mud Golem. Bite, Mud Golem, bite! It's very long, so there's a good chance. Yeah, okay, finally. My character stood up. That means I caught it. Awesome. Mud Golem. Alright, that's 2 down. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Time to celebrate, kind of. And I forgot to do that earlier, too. Alright, 47. I'm updating the stream title. 47 out of 249. Okay, I need to mark it as caught. Right. What do I go for now? Go for the iron noose. Yeah, sure. I need a spinner. Do I have a spinner? Oops, not that. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. What is that again? Iron Noose. Southern Town. Forgotten Springs? Okay, so it's straight in town. Well, just south of town. Okay. That one will not be an issue. Okay, so here in Forgotten Springs, it doesn't show up yet because I haven't fished here yet, but here in Forgotten Springs, it's available at any time of the day, but it needs to be fog weather. And you need spinners for this fish. It ends in 15 minutes. Okay, well, that's because it will change weather. Okay. Let me catch one just to, like, unlock the thing. It's gonna be this one, probably. Alright, spinner, fog weather, fish here, and maybe I'll catch the iron noose. Once the weather changes, which is at 8 a.m., it will no longer be available, so I'm gonna be here up to 8 a.m. or if I catch it before. I kind of want to go over there where the waterfall is. But actually, staying in the town area is nice because we do actually get music here, which is nice. I do like this outfit that I came up with for fishing, but look at this clipping. This is awful. You got tea and snack. What is the snack? Casting a net? Maybe for Dawn Trail, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Because the interesting thing is that They added spearfishing by providing a secondary tool to fishers, the gig, which fishers did not have that. They need it for spearfishing though. But like if they add a net thing, there's no like third tool, you know? So it made sense to add something for the secondary tool, but adding a third mechanic, that would be interesting. It's just unfortunate. There's probably not going to be any more things like that. Although, interestingly, in spearfishing, you can electrify the water. Does that count? I want to fish with dynamite. Well, right now, I'm at this awkward part where I have nothing to say. Fishing, I don't need to talk that much. Not exactly high octane action. It should be, but it's not. Honestly, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I gotta use the bathroom. Sorry. I'm back. Okay, the time window will not be much longer. Well, it's not a time window, it's a weather window, but same difference. It's up to 8 a.m. At 8 a.m. the weather will change. Okay, once the time window for this fish is over, I think I will go for the Bato Nine Tails in the Western Tanaman. No, scratch that. I'll go for the Black Jet in Raktika. Well, if I have rubber eyes, I do. Rubber balls is what I meant. Yeah, I have 99. It's not that much. Yeah, I don't need to know that. It's 8 a.m. now, the weather will change. Okay, I did not catch. I didn't even get a bite here, unfortunately. Okay, next stop is Raptica. Let's see. Oh yeah, that one's annoying. Going to the Lozatol. Right over there. What do I need here? Okay. So the big fish here is called the black jet. You need rubber balls to catch it. And the requirement is a bit annoying. It needs to be cloudy or foggy. And then right after either of those two, it needs to be clear skies or fair skies. So right now it's clear skies. And before, right now it was either cloudy or foggy. I don't know, I wasn't here. But that's the requirement to be, for this fish to be available. And it's here in the Lozatol. I need rubber balls. I'll need to buy more of these because you need a ton of these in Shadowbringers areas. And this is available between 2 AM and noon. So I have up until noon. Vahi. I have nothing else to add. She kind of cut me there. I was still talking. Well, I was looking at the list of fish currently available, and I noticed one, the carp DM, in here, in Gridania, that I have caught, but is not marked as caught. So I probably just forgot in a prior stream. I forgot to mark this one as caught, so I'm doing that right now. So maybe somebody did that. I don't really play a lot of different games, so I don't know what other kind of games would like benefit from. There you go. I got it. I don't know what other games would benefit from having big maps like these in them. The Black Jet. Nice. There we go. I got that one. Okay. I'll update the stream title. I now have 48 big fish. Awesome. Where to next? There's some stuff that close in 16 minutes, 7 minutes, 13. Actually, the first thing I'll do is go back to town to buy more rubber balls, because I know I'll need a bunch of them. Kugane is fine. Rubber ball. Oh, geez, that's expensive. Okay. I'll need that in the long run, so whatever. Okay, I'll go for the bombard fish, maybe? Need the herring ball. Herring ball? Ah, there it is. Eastern Lanosia. Where on the map is that? North Blood Shore. Okay, so Costa del Sol. Okay, I'm going for a fish called the bombard fish. I think I've tried this one in a prior stream and I didn't catch it. Yeah, I did. Okay, North Blood Shore. For this fish, you need... Well, the fish is called the bombard fish. You need herring balls. This thing. And it's available between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. only when the weather is clear skies. So it's available right now until 3 p.m. The fireplace remains lit. Yeah. As the kids say these days, this is lit. Do kids still say that? It was after my time, but maybe it's out of date by now. I don't know. Could be Foxfire. Woo for being an adult. And I'm like, take me back. Make me a teenager again. Please. I don't want to be old. I still play video games, damn it. Oh god. Interestingly, I have seen oh wait, you saw oh, okay, never mind. I was about to say I saw a TV show in which there's body swap, and it's a TV show that I love, but then I remembered, oh yeah, you've seen it too with me. So yeah, no point in. The main audience for video games have been people in their 20s and 30s for a long time. Yeah, I guess it's mostly in the 80s and 90s. The 90s? I said 90s? Oh my god. Mostly in the 80s and 90s that it was advertised, like mostly for kids and maybe teenagers in the 90s. But after that, it's like, yeah, everybody can play. We stopped caring about specifically the younger demographic. It wasn't Korean, it was Japanese. Generally speaking, body swap, like anime, shows, whatever, is not my kind of thing. Actually, now that I think about it, there was that one Hollywood movie with a body swap kind of thing. Well, it was like a face swap, but like a body swap. Maybe you guys are too young for that. There were some popular actors in there that I don't know the names because I'm not really a Hollywood movie watcher aside for, like, in general. But it's a very known movie. Oh, I got it. Alright, there's the bombard fish. Awesome. This one's done. Okay, I marked it as caught. So, putting this here, I will update the stream title. 49 out of 249. Only 200 to go. What to go for now? There's a bunch that close in 7 minutes. I'll go for one of those. Let's see here. Sunken Tome in Ilmeg. Do I have marble nymphs? Do I have marble nymphs? I don't think so. It's like this big legged thing. It's kind of purple. It's like this but purple. I don't have it. Oh god, let me go back to town. See if I can buy some marble nymphs. Even though I prepared pretty well to be ready to go for big fish hunting when I started the series, I'm still missing some of the baits. An Ilmeg. Where's that? The haughty one? Where even? Ah, it's over there. Oh, I should have gone to the other one, but oh well, doesn't matter. We'll be around here. Look. Here, right? So this fish that I'll... Oh, it's the wrong river. It's the next one. It's this one. Maybe this one counts too? Time to find out. Okay, now it works. Okay, so in the fishing spot called the Haughty One, there's this big fish called the Sunken Tome. You need marble nymphs to catch it, and it's only available between noon and 4 p.m. only when it's thunderstorms that immediately followed fair skies. That's quite the requirements. This one is not up very often. So anyway, I have up until 4 p.m. Yes, it is a pretty rare combination. Thunderstorms immediately following fair skies and only during that specific time. The website says that this big fish is only available 1.1% of the time. That's not a lot. Look at Cinder Surprise, which is one of the worst fish in the game. Its next availability is in 12 days. Give me a break. Tender Surprise is literally the final big fish that I caught on my main character to get the title. Going like a week or two without being available at all is not uncommon for that one. It's not all the time. Usually it will be like a day or 2 or 3, but like sometimes it's a week, sometimes it's more. The Ilbeg music is kind of nice when you take the time to listen to it and you have the sound of the rain. If you're the kind of person that likes the sound of rain, which I am. There are no bites here. Alright, it's my final cast. Okay, what do I go for next? Oh, I could go for the pinhead in the Ruby Sea. Yeah, okay, I need live shrimp. Do I even have that? Oh, I don't see it. I don't have that either. It's like this, but green. No, I don't, okay. Alright, I'll go back to Kugane. Oh, peep. Nice. Oh, right. Okay. Onokoro. Okay. Where is that fishing spot? Oh, it's all the way to the northwest. Okay. Like over here. Just follow the coast. So the fish I'm going for is called the pinhead. To catch it, you need live shrimp. You know this thing. And it needs to be thunder weather that immediately followed fair skies or clear skies. And it needs to be between 4 p.m. and midnight. Alright, so I have until midnight for this. Okay, sorry, I'm a few minutes late on your comments there because I was watching the other website for that stuff. My favorite color on mechs. You know, I'm not really a machine kind of person, so I don't really care what color they are. Also, your comments that followed that are really not needed for the stream. Please avoid that kind of comment. My favorite colors? I guess violet? Right, in English you say purple, right? See, in French, violet is the color and purple is a shade of it. But in English, purple is the color and violet is a shade of it. At least that's my understanding of things. But anyway, violet / purple. I like black a lot. As well. So black would be number 2. The fact that black goes with everything. So black with anything works, basically. Well, don't know about black and orange, but I like black and white, I like black and purple, I like black and pink, I like black and blue, black and red, black and Decker, I like them all. That's an old person joke. Black and yellow? That works. Interestingly, I like that you're not putting a bee icon, you're putting a like traffic barrage thingy thing. I don't know what you call that. But I like that you use that. I like white and pink. Like, I'm not a fan of pink, but I like white and pink together. I like black and pink together. White and purple, awesome. While, while I'm not a huge fan of red or green, I love red and green together. Red and green together really pop. So I like that. Aww. I got a bite, but it escaped. I like Christmas colors. Not in the Christmas context. But yeah. On my main character, my red mage is all red, but I have a green weapon, and it looks amazing together. Obviously, that's my opinion. I'm just one person. I'm not saying it's objectively better. I'm saying it's subjectively awesome. My opinion. I could go on my main character to show, but like, it would take like a minute. I mean, I could do it. Let me do it. Oh. Right, it takes 20 seconds here. You don't like the strong opposite colors together? Oh, that's fair. See, we don't all like the same stuff, which is good. Oh, the queue time. It's making it take so much longer. I just wanted to hop on and show it for like 10 seconds and go back. But the queue times? Not again, and Tubular Dude. Yeah, actually, for my free company, I have a solo free company. So it's my own free company, but to sign the free company petition, I asked for people to recruit my alts, like to help my alts for signatures. So I created alts. So I used random funny names. So that was Not Again and Tubular Dude. It's just alts just for the sake of the free company. So now it's all my free company. It's all my alts. It's just my alts. And I had a friend help me with that. So you need 4 people to make airships and voyages. No. To buy a free company house, you need 4 people. So I had to, at the time I had 3 people, because when we signed the petition to create the free company, I had someone help me recruit 2 of my alts. So me, that person, plus 2 alts. So it was me and 2 alts after the person left, because he just helped me create the free company and left. So when it came time to buy a house, I had to ask someone to help me recruit another of my alts. And then to have 4 people, then I could buy the house. So yeah. And the other one, Erica, that's an old alt. That's just a super old alt that I played up to level like 20. Nothing special there. Okay, Red Mage. drop that. So my red mage... Oops. So this is my red mage. It's very red and bunch of black in there. And then my weapon is green. The red and the green with the black as well. And I love this color combination, the green and the red. So that's it. That's all. That's all there is to it. Okay, back to fishing. Oh no! Oh no! And then the generic base dude when you create a character, it's just default. Anyway. Did you see? 3,540 days subscribed. I've been playing this game for a long time. Oh, darn. It would have been pretty awesome if I just logged back in and I just caught it right away. Would have been great. So I have up to midnight for this. An underwater volcano erupting? I could see it. I certainly would not want to be nearby an erupting volcano, but it does look a bit like that. It's 10:30. Well, about another 4 minutes and a half-ish before it's midnight and I move elsewhere. I've got 2 bites. I mean, it sucks that it escapes, but at the end of the day, I want to see the bites. Percent chance for a catch? It depends on the fish. Some fish, you'll catch them basically every time. Some fish, they will escape most of the time. But unfortunately, that's not data that the website provides, so I don't know the rate. But from my own experience and from reading around, that's just how it is. Some fish will escape most of the time, but most of the fish you'll catch them on like the first try, maybe the second try. It's getting close to midnight, so I'm gonna start looking for the next fish. Oh wow, the Bobgoblin Bass will not be available until 21 days from right now. 3 weeks. Good grief. Okay, what to go for next? I could go for the Horned King. Oh, but I need jerked oven. Do I have jerked oven? I do. I have 82. Okay, so I get to go to Amarang. That's nice. I bought a stack of 99 earlier. Look, well, roughly 99. I've gone through half of it, basically, almost. Alright, I get one more. I get one more. This is the last cast, and then I'm heading to Amarang. Okay. So this one's a bust. It happens. Alright, let's get the jerk of him and go to Amarang. I don't remember which fishing spot that is. Let's see here. River of Sand. Oh, it's over there. Okay, I picked the closest Eaterite, so that's nice. Wait, it's the same. It's the same fishing spot as Cinder Surprise. Oh wow. Okay. Oh my god, I know this spot so well. The amount of times I fished here. Okay, so here, okay, I need to mooch a horn helm. Okay, which is 2 exclamation points. Okay. Alright, so for this big fish, this one is called the Horned King. It's available between midnight and 6 a.m. every day, but it requires dust storms as the weather. You need to use jerked ovum as your bait, and you need to catch a horn helm, which is 2 exclamation points, and then you mooch it, and then the Horned King can bite that. Okay, that's the horn helm. I mooch it. Right, I swear, if I get the 3 exclamation points bite right now, it will be really nice if I get it first try. First mooch. That would be so nice. It is that easy. It's not luck, it's skill. Look at me, I am skilled. Alright, it's a joke, of course, but I got it. I got really lucky here. The Horned King. Awesome. Got lucky. I'll mark it as caught. And update the stream title. Now have 50. Now I'll go for the Woods Knife Fish. Yeah, some name like that. For this one, I need a honey worm. I know I have that. That's glowworm, that's hoverworm, that's honeyworm. There we go. Honey worm. One's available for 5 minutes. So I'm heading to Northern Tanalan. Okay, where's this one? Cerulean Field. Oh, right over here. I needed to teleport to the other Aetheryte, but that's okay. This person. There. We are both trying to fish the same thing. Okay, so for this big fish is called the Woods Knifefish Zenith, which is a name that exists. So you need to catch a silverfish and mooch it, and then you have a chance to catch the Woods Knifefish Zenith. This one's only available between 1 a.m. and 3:20, and the weather requirement is it requires clear skies or fair skies leading to fog. So it needs to be foggy immediately following fair or clear skies. It's available for 2 hours and 20 minutes. That is an abnormal amount of time. Alright, so up to 3:20. Alright. Can I get a silverfish? There we go. So I have another chance here. Not it. Looks like this person is not actually fishing right now. I came here because, like, I was about to go, like, over there-ish, but this entire area works. And I was like, oh, I was gonna go a bit further, but then I saw this person, and I was like, oh, we can both try to fish it at the same time and see if we both get lucky. It would be awesome if we both catch it. But then he's just AFK. Oh, that's a goldfish. I don't want the goldfish. Oh, oops. Darn. There's not much time left. It ends at 3:20. That could be the one. That was not the one. Unless you can catch multiple silverfish in a row? This is my final attempt here, because it will be 3:20 in no time, so I don't get more attempts. Okay, well... Where to now? Oh, there's plenty that close in 1 minute. Okay, I'll prepare for one that's gonna open up soon. I need giant crane flies. I'm going to Churning Mist. Here, the Landlord Colony. Again, it looks like I'm not alone. Think to catch a fish here. Well, for this fish is... It's only available here in Landlord Colony. It's called the Soul of the Martyr. It's a great name. It's available between 4 and 6 a.m. only on fair skies and clear skies. And you need giant crane flies, this thing, to catch it. So I have up to 6 a.m. here. I want him to catch the fish, and I want me to catch the fish. I want us both to be winners. Realistically, neither of us will get it. Hey there. WB. Yep. Your analysis is spot on. Every moment wasted on like the casting animation and everything, you really feel it when you only have 6 minutes to catch the fish. 2 hours of in-game time, roughly 6 minutes of real time. Yeah, this song is pretty chill. But I make maximum use of chum here to reduce the time it takes for the next fish to bite. As the other person does as well. Yeah, that's true. Although it doesn't bother me because if you catch it, I mean, you caught it. You're done. So the reeling animation doesn't matter. Really, it doesn't really matter because, I mean, it's caught. You're done. Unless you catch a fish with a strong bite, you know, a 3 exclamation points fish, which is not the big fish that you're after, then it's annoying as hell. Yeah, right. That, yeah. Alright, we get one final attempt. Okay, well, we are both losers this time. Okay. Next fish to go for. I can go for the steel razor. Maybe shrimp. Okay. This one's on. It's in Colusia. Where's it? Ah, it's over there. Okay. Okay. Right now, I am going after a fish called the steel razor. To catch it, you need Moyabe shrimp, and it's available between 6 and 8 a.m. every day. There's no requirements aside for 6 to 8 a.m., so you can go there every in-game day, which is about every hour and 10 minutes, something like that, of real time. So this one is not too troublesome. You just need to, you know, just need to come here often. So if you told you it was easy. All right. Awesome. I got me a steel razor. You can shave with it. Probably. Probably not. Okay, I'll mark it as caught. Okay, next one. This one closes in 2 minutes. This one closes in 8 minutes. Oh, I could go for the blood chaser if I feel like hating myself. I'll go for Dimorphodon. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Back with the giant crane flies, and back to churning mists. Oh, back in the days, this was my main song that I played in my house, in my house's orchestrion. This song. Yeah, I love this song, but I actually don't use it in my house's orchestrion anymore, but I used to. Anyway, the next fish I'm going for, I have, it starts at 8 a.m., so that's why I wasn't in a hurry there. It's over here, I think, or over here. Actually, let me double check. Okay, not there, but over here works. I'm gonna go over there. It seems that both this island here and here, they both work. This probably works too, but I'm gonna go here just cause. Okay. Stop stopping me, if that makes sense to anybody. Okay, finally. Okay. Okay. So the big fish here is called the Dimorphodon. The requirements is it needs to be clear skies, and then right after that it's winds or whatever, gales. So that's the requirements. You need gales that follow from clear skies, but it lasts the entire duration of the weather, so it lasts until gales changes to something else, so until 4 p.m. And you need to catch a rudder fish and mooch it, and then the Dimorphodon can bite. So I'll be here a while. The rudder fish. Alright, so it could bite right now. It could be over right now. It's not gonna be over right now, but it could. I'll be here a while, because it's up to 4 p.m. On the bright side, I'll be here a while. It's awesome. Because, see, the awesome part is that we actually get music here, because it's a Heavensward zone. So that's why it's awesome. My expansion. In terms of main story, Shadowbringers by a mile. In terms of raiding, Stormblood. In terms of everything, I don't know. I guess Shadowbringers is my answer here. Shadowbringers had a lot of amazing. It was my favorite storyline. It also had great side content with Boja, which I do a lot still to this day. The raids are... Oh, that's it. It's over. It's over. This is over. I wanted to be here longer. Game. Oh. God damn it. It was not the Dimorphodon. It's a fake. Oh my god. Okay, fine. You got me, game. Okay. We are not done. I got tricked. That's how you feel too. Shadowbringers overall content plus story. For pure content, Stormblood, you know, I liked Stormblood for the content, so I agree with you. However, there's one thing that really grinded my gears during Stormblood. It's the leitmotif in the main theme that comes up in so many songs. And I know it's a common thing, but the leitmotif in Stormblood is so in-your-face obvious. So it became irritating after a while. But that's just me. Like, I don't mind leitmotifs in general, but the Stormblood one, it was just too much. Like, I hated it after a while. And I remember after we beat the main story of, you know, the Stormblood 4.0, 4 Stormblood 4.0. Once we beat 4.0, and then we unlock the post main story content, there's this dungeon. Oh, okay, is it the real one or is it the fake one? I hate you. Okay. No, not you. I mean, I'm speaking to the game. Okay, so Once we unlocked... My god. Once we beat the main story content, after that there were 2 dungeons that you unlock in 4.0, but after the main story. There was Kugane Castle and the Temple of the Fist. Now, I like Temple of the Fist. But Kugane Castle has, once again, the main theme of this dungeon has the leitmotif that we heard throughout the entire expansion, and I was like, that's when I lost my mind about it. I was like, okay, that's enough. That is enough. Stop it. You went too far. But anyway, yeah. You like the main battle team on the fields? I don't... I wouldn't say I dislike it, but I'm very neutral about it. Interestingly, in a recent stream that you were a part of, like that you watched me do a few days ago, I was talking about Mount Rockon. Was it yesterday? Yesterday or 2 days ago? Time is complicated in my head. I was talking about the variant dungeons, and in Mount Rockon, they actually used field, the battle, you know, the song. There we go. I got the Dimorphodon. They actually, in Mount Rockon, for the first boss, in the dungeon, they used the song that plays in regular battles in the fields from that expansion for that boss fight, and I did not like that. Alright, anyway, I'm done here. Like, again, I don't dislike that song. I just don't like it either, so I wish it had stayed in the field zones and was not used elsewhere. So I was neutral about it, but because it was used in content that you run like 12 times and you hear it every time because it's the first boss, that's when I started feeling a bit negative about it rather than just neutral, if that makes sense. As far as field battle songs in the fields, I like the Heavensward one the most, followed by the Shadowbringers one. The ARR ones are all horrible. No offense. So I still like the Stormblood one more than the ARR ones. Anyway, I need to mark this one as caught. Dimorphodon. That one's down. So now I'll go after the Blood Chaser. Oh god, yeah, this is the one you go for when you hate yourself. So it's all the way over here in Tarl Kash. You know, Tarl Kash, which is what I will name my first, you know, baby. Doesn't matter if it's a male or a female, you know, a boy or a girl. And no, it's Tarl Umkash. That's your name. So there's 2 big fish here. And I'm going after the Blood Chaser, which is one of the 2. This one's available when it's gales that immediately followed clear skies. So just like the one I just caught, actually, come to think of it. And you need the same bait, the giant crane fly, which is equipped. But I clicked out of the game window. Okay. And yeah, so it will stay for the duration of this weather. So up till 4 p.m. in other words. I've already gone for that one in a prior stream, but I failed to catch it. This is the fish you try to catch when you hate yourself. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. Okay. Do I get the triple exclam right away? No. Good. So there's nothing special to it aside for the clear skies and 2 gales. If it bites, it bites. That's all there is to it. You hated the field battle team of Shadowbringers. Well, see, we have different opinions, and that's okay. It would suck if we both hated and liked only the exact same thing all the time. Okay, here's a thing about this fishing spot. There's one fish that bites, like, immediately. Every time. It's not the big fish, it's a storm chaser. The problem is, I don't know if the blood chaser, which is the one I'm trying to get, also bites super fast like the storm chaser. Or if it's a long bite like normal. So that means I feel forced to hook every time I get a 3 exclamation points, even though it's going to be a storm chaser every time. Because I don't know if the like storm chaser, blood chaser, it's obviously the same idea in terms of the fish. Oh, that must have been the blood chaser. Because you don't fail to catch. Oh my god. Okay. What? Is that it? Is that the blood chaser? Did I just... But last time... Oh, it's a Nyctosaur, of course. So when I said this is where you come when you hate yourself, you're trying to catch a big fish, but there's these constant storm chasers that are biting all the time, and then there's the Nyctosaurs, which are also 3 exclamation points that are biting. Like, if it's not the storm chaser, then you're like, oh, well, it didn't bite right away, so it's going to be the big fish, but no, it's a Nyctosaur. What an irritating fishing spot. There's 2 non-big fish that are 3 exclamation points. Oh, there we go. I got it. It was easy. Never doubted. I never hated myself during this. Okay. So that's 8. Alright, I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna mark this one as caught. And I will find a new one to go for. Oh, I will also update the stream title. I'm now caught 52 or 53. Wait, I started at 45. Did I start at 44 or 45? Oh my god, I lost track now. Well, I can find out easily. I started at 45 and I have 8, which means I'm at 53. So I forgot to mark 1 earlier. That's okay. Alright, 53. It's updated now. Okay. Alright, so which one do I go for next? I'll go for the Fey Rainbow. I'll pass on that one. I'll go for the Discobolus. Discobolus, sorry. I need the glowworm. Okay, glowworm. The one's in Southern Tannoy. Even is that? Ah, it's over there. Okay, I know that spot. It's over there. I have great memories of this entire area over there, Zaharak. Because back in A Realm Reborn, I would do the Amalja tribal quests, and the higher tier ones would send you to Zaharak, which is this area over here. And the music here is awesome. And back then there was no flying, so you had to walk through this, and enemies did aggro you because the max level was 50, so you did not outlevel them. And I was a bard at the time. So this fish is called the Discobolus. You need glowworms, which I have, and it's only available between noon and 6 p.m, so I have until 6 p.m, and only during heat waves. Oh yeah, this song is very, not memorable, very nostalgic for me. It brings me back to about 10 years ago, well, a bit less than that. It was more like February, March of 2014. But roughly 10 years ago, when I went through this as a bard, doing those quests on a much older character, on my first character. Yeah, it made a lot of memories. The story at the time, like nowadays, you ask anyone about the A Realm Reborn experience, and they will say, "Oh, it's bad, it's awful," and it's like back then I didn't mind it. I didn't think it was amazing or anything like that, but I didn't think it was bad. Like the story and the dungeons. Well, dungeons were kind of basic, I guess. Although, during the post-patch content, so 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, the dungeons were, at the beginning especially, they were rough. Because back in early A Realm Reborn, if you think back to dungeons like, what's it called? Siren Tower. Whatever it's called. Oh my god. Okay, I hate it when I can't think of the name. Pharos Sirius. Back in the days, Pharos Sirius was very, very difficult. We're talking like hard. I don't know. It was insanely hard. And now that was before my time, but back then, Amdapor Keep. I was about to look again. Back then, Amdapor Keep was it. The wall, the demon wall boss was insanely hard because you were on a tight time limit. Nowadays, even if you do it synced, it's easy, but even if you do it minimum item level, it's easy. But back then, it would summon ads like bees that would kill you, and then the timer was very tight. So if you didn't kill it in time, you would die. That was before my time though, so I didn't experience that because I started in 2.1. By the time I got to that part, it was 2.2. They had patched that, but Pharos Sirius was still super hard though. If you do Pharos Sirius minimum item level today, it is pretty darn hard. You know, it was worse back then, but it's still very hard now. You remember the wasps? Okay. Well, tell me about it, because I did not personally experience that. It was just a bit before my time. Because my first time doing Amdapor Keep, it was when I was doing the Relic questline. For the ARR Relic weapon, you have to do Amdapor Keep in the first step. And by that time, it was like March or April 2014. There were no bees. So it was before my time, the wasps. It was the first major DPS check that a lot of players experienced. And back then, it was before DPSing as healer was normalized. Because back then, to DPS as a healer, you had to cleric stance dance, which was a skill thing in itself. Which honestly I liked. I liked cleric stance because it was skill intensive, but in a good way, in my opinion. Tanks had to stance too, yeah, the offensive stance and the defensive stance, or just using the offensive one only once you had aggro. Okay. I'm running out of time here because it's this fish is only available up to 6 p.m. Right now, healer DPS is an afterthought. Yeah, back then it was difficult, and a lot of healers just didn't DPS at all, which for most situations it's like, okay, just make things a little slower, but it's not the end of the world. But in a DPS check, like Demon Wall, healer had to do it, you know? I would presume. Yeah, back then you had to distribute stats. You got up to 30 stat points that you could distribute, and for a lot of people, especially people that played FF14 as their first MMO, they didn't necessarily make the best choice. Like, we're talking like putting dexterity on a dragoon or something. Like, it didn't help. I think, did dexterity affect like melee DPS back then? Like, as a secondary kind of thing? I'm not sure. Back then, the stats were a little wonky because there was accuracy, but dexterity was not accuracy, I think. You love Stone Skin? I hate Stone Skin. Okay. Sorry, I will not be reading the messages for a little bit. I know you kept saying some things. It's just I need to figure out what fish I go for next. I'm gonna go for the Storm Dancer. I'm going to Gridania. Okay, the Storm Dancer, it's in Jadeite Flood, it's over there. Okay, okay. So I need the stem borers. Where's it? Stem borer? Where are you? Here. No, that's Hoverworm. There we go, stem borer. So here in Jadeite Flood, there's a fish called the Storm Dancer. To catch it, first of all, it needs to be rainy, and you need a stem borer, and it has to be between 5 p.m. and 2 a.m. So I have up to 2 a.m. for this one. Okay, back to the stream. Yeah, the stat allocation system was primarily troublesome for Scholar and Summoner, which was a massive oversight by the devs, in my opinion. It's like, it was a legitimate issue that never should have existed. Yeah, the problem with abilities like Protect and Stone Skin is that they wasted time. If you did not have them, you took more damage, so you had to have them. But by using them, it made everything slower. You had to cast them constantly. You had to cast Protect at the start of every dungeon, at the start of every pull, because when you died, you lost it. Okay, Protect was not that bad, but Stone Skin was really bad, because then the people would want to get the healer to cast Stone Skin on literally each of the 8 party members or 4 party members in a party before every pull, and it just made it so you had to wait constantly. Also, Stone Skin costed a lot of mana, so it was easy to go out of mana as a healer. Because back then, healing, like MP regeneration back then was not as easy as it is today. Today you have that easy button called... I don't remember. Anyway, the mana regen thing. But back then, okay, there was one job that had that, but yeah, I agree with that, Orthometrics. It was just there, and it took time. I didn't mind Protect, per se. But Stone Skin, nah, just no. Just no. Not Stone Skin. That's just too much. Yeah, I agree with you there. Although I will say, I think that Blue Mage having Protect, because right now Protect does not exist anymore, but if Blue Mage could learn it, I think that would be okay. I mean, there's still Protect in like Bozja, but that's different. Is it in Bozja or was it in Eureka? Or both? I'm not sure now. Yeah, it's in Bozja. It's in Bozja. To think of it, back then there was Protect, but is there a shell that I'm just not thinking about? Does any job have a shell like buff? Aside for the Bozja and Eureka stuff, aside for those, does any job have shell? Because I don't play all jobs. Back then I played White Mage, now I play Scholar, but like... that's about it for healers? Ah, nice, okay. Like, I got it. They moved away from separated magic and physical defense. Sounds about right. Hey, there's the Storm Dancer. Yeah, actually, come to think of it, back then, Dragoon had terrible magic defense. So even though they had more HP than your average melee DPS, they would get murdered by, like, strong attacks by, like, you know, like the room-wide attacks from various major bosses that would usually be magic-based. Storm Dancer is caught. Let me update that on the website. Storm Dancer. It's caught. I'll update the stream title. You know, actually, I think that's a good stopping point. I think I gave it about 2 hours and a half. That's pretty good. 2 hours, 43 minutes. Oops. Well, I'll put my stuff in... I'll go to my retainer. Okay, I quote-unquote only caught 9. But I mean, I caught 9. That's pretty good. Oh, the wrong retainer. Oh, crap. So, I caught 9 today, bringing me to a total of 54. Oh, I could have just looked here. Yeah, 54 fish. 54 big fish, that is. Very big. Especially this one. That sounds pretty big. Alright, so that'll be the end of the stream. I'll resume this at a later time. Well, not right now. Like, of course, if I say that I'm gonna resume this, I mean at a later time, not right now. So thanks for watching, Wong and Orthometrics. Like usual, I will export this video on my YouTube channel. So if you're watching on YouTube right now, please hit that dislike button because it's not that good. Alright, so that's the end of the stream. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.